Hey everybody, Carolyn Cooper here from SimplyAlign.com, and I'm interviewing one of our Simply Aligned certified practitioners, Kristine Farley. And Kristine has been doing Simply Aligned for a long time. She's just a woman of great wisdom. And Kristine, I'm going to turn it to you and just tell us a little bit about yourself and how long you've been doing Simply Align.
Well, hello. So I have been doing Simply Aligned, as Carolyn said, for a long time. I think I took her Calico Healing ages and eons ago, about 12 years ago, the first class I took. And I've been certified for, well, probably 11 years. And I am a mom, a wife, a grandma of many, many. And I am in my 60s, and I work with women who are in their midlife that are working through to heal trauma, manage stress, embrace life with more confidence and vitality holistically, because I have a background in a bunch of other holistic things.
That's awesome. I know you garden, you do herbs, you like do you do hormonal stuff with women?
Well, I have also been a postpartum doula and have worked in women's wellness for a long time.
Nice. Okay. So what is the most rewarding aspect for you about doing the Simply Align work?
Well, I love that Simply Align is like an umbrella. It works as this umbrella to simply help me utilize my other skills and certifications and to be able to help clients work through things and process things faster without re-traumatizing them.
Beautifully said. Do you like what kind of things do you like? You did mention women and being over 60. I'm sure not all your clients are over 60, but you said you were. Me too. And what do you love? Like love working on, but specific niche or any particular challenges, the type of challenges that people bring to you or know or feel like you could help them with?
Well, I think at this stage in life, I say that I am the, menopause mama type thing. Most of my clients are of menopause age, and they're either transitioning through menopause or they're on the other side of it. And I think when women get to that age and stage, it's like, oh my gosh, who am I? How I've been carrying all this stuff for so long. It is time for me to unburden and work through things. And I only like to work with clients who are ready to move forward and ready to release the things that they've been carrying around. And also, I think at this point, they realize that who am I? I'm really an important person. But how do I find that? And how do I find my happy instead of I have to do this for everybody and that kind of thing?
Very good. Yeah, I agree. And that's so needed. Like there's so many of us this age. It's kind of like you're in a new chapter, you're in a new
You
season.
are.
So.
Yeah, and lots of times women at this age and stage, they kind of they can short out. They can all of a sudden go, it's all too much, and they want to start a new lifestyle or all different kinds of things. And maybe instead of it's all too much, let's work through what needs to be processed and release it and move on. And then we can get to your core being, and then you can make big decisions afterwards.
Oh, great. Yeah. And I'm sure you help with like setting up boundaries and all that kind of stuff too, so they don't feel so overwhelmed. Yeah.
Yep, that is one of the number one things we work on.
Yeah, it's actually teaching people that boundaries is telling people where you stand and what you will do. But people think it's like bossing other people around and telling them what to do. And I'm like, nope, that's not what a boundary is actually. So
No, to me, boundaries are a gift of love
yes.
because you're showing the love towards yourself, but you're also showing the love to the other person and teaching them at the same time It's okay for me not to do everything for you. It's okay for you to do things for yourself or to find other people to help you.
Mm, very good. Yeah, I've heard it say boundaries are a sacred fence.
Mhm.
I like that.
I like that.
Did you have some success stories with Simply Aligned? Do you have anything specific you could share with us today?
Yeah. So, one client came to me and she was in her early 70s actually, and was just felt like she was suppressed and held back. And she was carrying lots of old trauma and I want to say cumulative stress. And she didn't know what to do. And so we were able to, in a few sessions, work through how to work through and release those things, how to reframe them, but also gave her some tools on how to continue to process stress, because life is full of stress. There is no way we don't have it every day. But when we keep handing it on to ourselves, we can't move forward and we can't be that light that we want to be and that happy person.
Yeah, for sure. So Kristine, I'm excited to ask you this question. What is
Oh,
what is one thing that you wish that people knew about energy healing work?
well, number one would be, oh, you said one thing.
Oh, no, keep going. As many things as you.
Well, I would say that energy work is not, I'm going to quote my mentor, Carolyn Cooper, it is not a religious thing.
Thank you. Well said.
And that is a tool, because we all have emotions and we all are here on this beautiful earth, and we're all, I believe, and this is not a religious thing, that we're spiritual beings. And so when we are processing our emotions, we're helping our bodies physically as well as allowing ourselves to connect more spiritually to God.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, people who don't understand an energy healing, a lot of times they have, well, false beliefs about it or just
Mhm.
misunderstandings, and they don't know. And then I can't tell you how many stories I've heard about people coming to practitioners or even myself that they just couldn't find relief to things they had going on, whether that's mental or physical and or emotional. It's all emotional. And then they go, okay, I'll finally have a session. And they do. And they're like, oh, this isn't as weird as I thought. And
Yep.
I feel 100 times better.
Mhm. Yes, I found that also.
So, what advice would you give to anybody who's thinking about getting trained and like doing what you do, being a Simply Aligned certified practitioner?
If you are thinking about it, then you should do it. It's come into your life for a purpose.
Oh, I know. I always say if you're drawn to it, you have a place in it.
You do.
So how do you, Kristine, how do you personally like keep aligned and balanced? And because you have a
Mhm.
lot of things going on in your life, you have a lot of clients and family, and like, how do you keep so beautiful and vibrant and balanced? How do you do it?
Well, there's a few ways. One, I have to say glory to God for that.
Mhm.
Um, I am one that connects with nature. And so nature is my go-to on almost a daily basis. The other thing is if I'm not doing something creative, I am a dull girl and not fun. And so I have to do that. But that's just part of my makeup. And I love to be out in nature or go to the lakes, or even in the wintertime when it's cold, I will buy some flowers and arrange them or do things like that. But the other thing is I have learned over the years with having a large family and large amount of different responsibilities is that I have to make taking care of myself a priority. And that has been a continuous journey for myself.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, you never get to the end of that road and go, okay,
No.
I got this down now, because there's always gonna be other things coming in your life, and you need to be disciplined enough to give yourself that time, even when it seems counterintuitive, to fill your own
Yep.
cup, to sound cliche, but yes.
Mhm.
All right.
Just it's
So thanks for talking with us today. Is there anything else you want to add, or anything that I didn't ask you that you would like to share with us?
I just have to say that the community of Simply Aligned is beautiful. And Carolyn is a phenomenal mentor. And it is a delight to work and to have people to associate with who are as weird as the rest of us.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you. And our community is awesome. And it's awesome because of women like you. Like, I just love everybody that's in the community. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, sometimes I'm like, I am so blessed that these people are all in one place, and they're all like lots of different personalities, but
Yes,
kind of the same, um, this this same mindset, in a sense, that we all want to be the best we can be, but we want to be in service to other people. Like,
exactly.
how can we help? Yeah.
Mhm.
So how can we get a hold of you? How can people, if they're watching this and saying, "Oh, I love this lady," and how could they not really?
Oh,
But how how are you going to tell them to, where do they go to find you?
they can find me at KristineFarley.com, and that is with a K, KristineFarley.com. And they can find me on Instagram and on Facebook.
Okay. And you do lots of cool things. I see your fun little videos and stuff. So you're really fun to follow too. So yeah. So
A
even
little quirky, but
I totally get it. So even if you're thinking about maybe doing a session, but you're not sure if you're ready, go ahead and give Kristine a follow, because then you
Mhm.
can get to know her a little bit better, and um, glean from her wisdom, like I do too. Okay, thanks so much for being here, Kristine. That was so fun to get another opportunity to chat with you.
Well, thank you, Carolyn. It has been fun.
Okay, bye everybody.